Scorpio, welcome back, Scorpio. This is So True You Tarot. This is going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Scorpio. So thank you so much, Scorpio. All my old subscribers, any new subscribers, Scorpio, I appreciate you and I love everybody. So Scorpio, thank you for sticking with me through my healing. I'm still healing, but I'm here to do these readings right now. So I'm healed enough to do these readings. So remember, this is general, Scorpio, so no, it ain't gonna resonate with all the Scorpios watching the video. So Scorpio, you know, take what resonates and then just leave the rest of those cards on the table for somebody else, Scorpio, okay? All right, you know, we be talking about people and places and things over here, right, Scorpio? Energy is fluid, it's reversible, you know how this thing goes, Scorpio. Just place yourself where you feel like you fit in this reading. Let's get started, Scorpio, and let's see what Spirit wants you to know. I've been meditating on your energy since yesterday. I probably should have did your reading yesterday, but I skipped it. I don't know. Everything happened for a reason, Scorpio. But since this morning, I've been kind of procrastinating. And I'm like, nope, I got to do this Scorpio reading. Like it's calling me. So I don't know what Spirit wants you to know. Let's see. What do Spirit want you to know, Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, give me a second. I'm going to pick up this energy. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. So, Scorpio, it feels like, now remember, I could be talking about past, present, future energy as well, okay? But it do feel like there was a time, Scorpio, maybe when you were more comfortable in your stability, financial stability, or just stability in general. Maybe you was able to, you know, eat better at better restaurants, you know, or just being able to financially make better moves with yourself. It feel like you may not be in that same place. So I don't know if you're feeling a little down because you don't feel like your stability is where it used to be, or you feel like your stability right now is just not moving as fast as it used to. And maybe you feel like it's just moving slow. This just may be something that's on your mind, Scorpio, for somebody here. Now that y'all know this ain't everybody reading, but it's always somebody's reading. But it could be, Scorpio, because there's some type of person showing up, some type of place, some type of energy showing up on you, Scorpio, that's coming into your energy. This person is trying to approach you with some type of love offer, maybe want to offer you love here, maybe smooth with the words. Maybe this is what's slowing you down a bit. You know, and maybe this person came in, I don't know yet, the energy ain't saying yet, but maybe they came in and they slowed your stability down. You know, maybe you opened up a door that you shouldn't have opened up, Scorpio. I don't know. It just feels like this person come in with some smooth words, but it's a Knight of Cups. So, you know how I feel about Knights, Scorpio. I feel like this person just came in to fix the situation for what it was. Like maybe they seen that you was a little depressed, or you ain't had no, you know, you felt like your stability wasn't right. So they showed up with these flowers and like, here, I got you, Scorpio. But really, they didn't really have much to offer, because it just seemed like they came in with the quick words and then they left. That's what Knights do. Or they came in to make you feel good for the time you needed it, and then they left. So we're going to keep going. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to know about this. This may be affecting your stability, or maybe affecting the reason why you feel like things is not growing, like you was up and then you went down. That's what it feel like. Okay, Scorpio, but let's see. So it just feels like maybe what you wanted as far as this love or this relationship, or you just seen yourself in this happy love, you know, with the Ten of Cups. Like that's completeness, you know, to completeness and love, joy, emotional satisfaction, fulfillment. It just feel like you're not there, or you was trying to get there and it's just not there, you know, from the past. Like this is something that feels like it's the past, but this is something you wanted in your present. That's what it feels like. So Scorpio, I feel like you just not really seeing this thing, and that's why it may be feeling like, you know, it's growing slow. And this could be love or just the stability, like building a strong, stable love here. It feel like, now I don't know if this is you, Scorpio, place this energy where it sits, but somebody here is trying to think logically about love. And it's almost like not really opening up. Like the king, you know, he emotional, but he ain't as emotional as the queen. So it's like this person is trying to think more logical about how love shows up now, or maybe they thinking like this is how it should be, but it's reversed. So it make me feel like this person is a bit of a depression is sitting here just a little bit, because it's like they think this is the logical thing, like, oh, it's supposed to move this fast because, you know, I didn't get what I was supposed to get. And that's a little bit of negativity. You got to come out of that energy, because You know, you could change this. Just because things is down don't mean they got to stay down in love, even in love or stability, whatever this is here, Scorpio. You know, it's almost like, okay, well, that's the way it's supposed to be. And that's not how it's supposed to be. You know, you're supposed to be blessed with the love that you want for you, and you'll get that. Okay. Because I just feel like there's some type of financial blessing or some type of stability that's coming to you or being offered to you. It's an ace. It feels like it's coming in from spirit, and maybe coming in with this person that wants to offer you some kind of love. Maybe they want to offer you love, but they want to offer you a financial help. That could be coming in for somebody. But it feel like, I don't know if this person is going to be able to stick around when it comes to the love, but they can help you with finances. That's here too. Maybe you want the love to grow. Maybe you're just feeling like, you know, I'm tired of meeting people that just... Now, this ain't for everybody, okay? Because maybe you're just in a situation where it's like, I don't need you to help me with my finances. I need to build and grow with love. And that's for somebody here. Maybe somebody see you and know that you trying to reach a higher level of stability. That person that's coming towards you or in your energy may see that you are struggling a little bit when it comes to your stability. Maybe they thinking that this is the reason you don't want to move forward in love with them, or you thinking they just coming in to be a player because you going through something with your finances or with your stability. But let's see what else Spirit wants you to know, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, it feels like this is where I think you get a little depression, some immaturity coming in there too. It's like, Scorpio, maybe you had a lot of ideas about your love life, or your ideas about how love was going to move for you. Like, it feels like but I knew, but you don't understand me. I knew my love was going to go, like, I knew I was going to have this, like, completion in love, 10 of cups type of love. Like, it was going that way. And I had put all of these things in order, and, I had my ideas, and, and I was communicating, and, and then you realize that this person might have been, playing a game, Scorpio. They might have been juggling. This is what it feels like. They're juggling between you and somebody else, and maybe this is something you knew too, but you wasn't ready to accept. And that may have slowed down your stability. Like, I think you kind of knew that this wasn't really your completion. Like, you knew. But maybe, we want, some people, not everybody, want completion in love. They want fulfillment so bad that they're willing to look over red flags, is what it feels like. Somebody looked over some red flags here. And this person could have been, juggling between you and somebody else, or juggling between I feel like they juggling between you and somebody else, but they could be juggling between, like, finances and you. That's for somebody, because that's not for everybody. Somebody could have been juggling between, like, I don't, maybe wanted to work more, but can only give you a little bit of love because they got to go back to work. Or it's like, I can only give you so much. I can't give you everything, Scorpio, because listen, I got to work. Like, and that could be the truth for somebody. That's somebody's truth here. There is some type of financial blessing, and that's the truth that's coming. There's an ace here, an ace of pentacles, stability. And it looked like it's headed in your direction, Scorpio. But it also could come with some type of decision. It could come with some type of balance in that. So I don't know, like, it feels like somebody that's coming towards you has stability, but they playing a balancing game. Like I said, like, it almost feel like they have love for you, or want to love a situation, offer love to a situation, but then they can't really give enough of it. They can only give a little bit because they still working a lot, or they have a lot of things they got to do. That's the truth. Or they juggling between you and somebody else, and that's the truth, But this is something I think you kind of had an idea about. But you thought that maybe, like, I think, for somebody here, Scorpio, you thought that they would make a decision. Like, okay, well, this is love. Like, what you mean? Working is more important. Like, but what about us and growing, building this love relationship type energy here? But let's see what else Spirit wants you to know about this. Somebody may want to talk to you about this blessing, this stability. You know, maybe this person that's showing up, they coming in with those words, but those words is about stability and, you know, financial stability and financial blessings. And maybe you just, I don't know, for somebody it seems like that's not what you want to talk about. Like, you don't want to hear about that. You want to know if somebody's going to be correct when it comes to love, if they're willing to work with you and don't be cheating out here sneaking and playing all these games. And that's for somebody. But let's see what else. Scorpio, I feel like, you know, when it comes to love for somebody, you try to make the right decisions. I think you do. And you, like I said, you had an idea of exactly how this thing was going to turn out. That, you know, but it was immature. It was young. It was like not thinking about, like, it was like, literally, it was young. Because you put on some type of glasses and, you know, you ignored some red flags and you like, this thing ain't going to work. You know, I chose the right one. Like, I know what I'm doing here. And, you know, you just didn't see, you know, got a little immature. You know, you thought what you knew was the correct move. You know, you thought you was doing the logical approach. But I think, you know, you realized that this may not have been the right decision to move forward with somebody that really may not have had your best interest for somebody here, Scorpio. You know, you might have chose wrong when it came to love. You know, turned out that you thought you was growing and flowing with somebody, Scorpio, and it, like, this person turned out to be some type of snake. You know, that could have sent you into the depression. This person could have, like, you know, messed you up when it came to how you saved, how your stability moved. Now it's moving slow. You don't spend too much time and energy on a situation that slowed your growth or your stability down. That could also be like, you know, and having a hard time with how you make choices. And even like you got to pray and heal and meditate and clarity. When you make choices on love, you got to be clear in your mind too. That plays such an important role that people forget about. You know, because if you unclear and you start thinking on a one-track mind, you know, if your perspective just goes straight and you don't try to bring in other perspectives, this is when you put all your eggs in one basket, Scorpio, and then you start choosing the wrong. You like, but I know this the one. That is the one. I don't care what nobody's saying. Guess what? It ain't the one, and you done chose the wrong one. And now you over here not listening to your higher knowledge, you know, not listening to yourself. This person was juggling you and you knew that, you know, but you didn't want to see it. And now you know, and now you need to listen to yourself like you should have listened to yourself back when you kind of had this idea about this situation. When you realized that things wasn't growing and moving and that your financial stability or your stability wasn't growing right. It wasn't moving correct. You got to listen to self, sit with self, meditate. To clear your mind so that you, if you really want to know if somebody like is cheating, or even though you know, you already know these things. Everybody already know these things, but I feel like this is something you might be wanting to know about somebody. If they juggling a situation here between you and something else, or you and somebody else, sit with self. Your self gonna tell you before anybody tell you, before the tarot card person tell you, before the doctor tell you, the therapist. Trust what you know to be true. Do you know that this person is juggling? Do you know this, Scorpio? Because they is. Because you already know this, okay? It feel like this person is very passionate about you, and that's the truth. And maybe they show up for passion, you know? It feels like when it comes to being passionate, they can do that with you. I feel like somebody is passionate with you. But it just seems like they're passionate for the moment. This is like, this is like, you know, this is a night. I get night energy all through this situation, and that's the truth. It's like they show up to give you what you need for the moment. And y'all know nights are like, to me, now everybody don't view nights like this, y'all. That's just how I view nights. They saved the day. You know, I needed you and here they come. But then when I really need you, here they go. You know what I'm saying? This is like, it just feels like this energy is come and go. Like they in and out. And that's the truth. Whoever this is, Scorpio, you know, they here for passion, then they gone. Knight of Wands, you know, here for love. Here you go, yo, here's your flowers, Scorpio, and then they gone. And then you sitting thinking like, did I make the wrong decision in love? Like, why things not moving right? You know why they not moving right, because you're not sitting with self. You're not trusting what you know. All right, but let's keep going. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know, Scorpio. Scorpio, you could be very stable, or you was very stable. I think there was a time when you was very stable and you trying to get yourself back there again because you let these distractions come in, my water sign, Scorpio. You know, you let love distractions come in. Now, not every Scorpio doing that, but you know, water signs is all emotional and love, you know. So I feel like you was financially stable. And I think it's something from your past may have knocked you down a bit when it came to your stability. You're trying to get yourself back on your right foot when it comes to stability. Like, get your priorities back in order. But that don't mean that you don't think about this situation or this person. I think there's times when you go back to this with the hangman, like right now, you could still be thinking about, like, did I make the right decision? You know, am I making the right decision? And am I wrong for thinking that this person is juggling between me and somebody else? Let me be logical. You know, they do have some stability. They got a good job, you know, but that love is in and out. You know this is not correct, right? You do know, but hanging on to a situation because it feels stable, but the love don't move right, is not right. And you know that. Because there's secrets here. And you know that too, Scorpio. Okay, with the moon right here, there's secrets. This person is in and out. This person show up and then they leave. Might have somebody else, a third party, a marriage. And this is something you know, but this is something that you kind of like hang on to with a little bit of disbelief. You don't want to see that this path is not clear, but you know this path not clear. Okay, you know this person got some type of secrets. And I think sometimes for somebody here, Scorpio, you just get lost, you know. And you get lost in your emotions. You get lost in your emotions is what happened. I think you start feeling like that's like they show up with some love. This person got some good words. They show up. And when they show up, you feeling good. You know, you feeling great. And then they leave and you get lost. I don't know. You get lost in your emotions. You just feel like something is missing. And this is for somebody here. Feel like you're drowning without them. But you're not. You're not drowning. You're very stable here. You have the stability, Scorpio, to be able to manage whatever this is you managing over here with this King of Pentacles, okay? This job, this financial job, this good job, good pay, whatever job you got, you know, where you can manage finances and priorities. You can do this so well. So Scorpio, when it comes to your emotions, put in that same love back into your emotions, into your heart. Put that first. Because you put financial, whoever I'm talking to here, you put stability first. You put financial stability first. But when it comes to love, you throw that, your love get pushed on the back burner for somebody else's love. Love you first. And don't hang on to your own love before you hang on to what you think somebody else should be doing for you. All right, Scorpio, and that's the truth. Because you already know what's true. Even if you don't want to believe it. Let's keep going. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. It's almost like some immaturity here when it comes to like communicating and making moves and moving with like passionately. You know, it's like you moving too fast when it comes to this person. I think this is where immature, like you get immature and you start like doing anything for this person or anything for love, like young, wanting to say, you know, I know if I say this and I know if I do this, that you know, 2 pages in between the king and making like making the wrong choice. It's like you know what you need to do, but I think love just for some reason, Scorpio, you let your emotions, whoever I'm talking to, okay, you just let your emotions get young, and then you be like, you know, thinking things gonna turn out. Almost remind me of myself as a Pisces. I started living in that fantasy like I don't already somebody said I don't do this no more, Scorpio, but when they used to, like somebody would say they like me and I've already planned out we married, okay, Scorpio, in my reality up in my mind, we already married, living on the beach, living the best life, having a picket fence, and then reality set in and this person don't even know me, Scorpio. I feel like somebody could have did this, like almost wished on a crystal ball here and saw a future that wasn't with them. You know what I'm saying, Scorpio? Like that wasn't your future, and it's not your future, not with this person, okay? Because I feel like you kind of want to move so fast or move with this person, or you want to take action and be passionate about the future with this person, and you have like an idea, like if things would just move correct, if they would just get on board with where you going with this, like this would be all right. Like you could see your future together, you know, but it's in reverse. So this ain't your future with this person, you know? I think the future you seeing, Scorpio, whoever I'm talking to, this is in your mind. This is for somebody. This is in your mind. And I'm telling you, Scorpio, if you're a water sign like me, I've done this and woke up to reality quite hurt. I don't do this no more because I know I sit with mind, body, and soul, and I meditate so that I don't let my mind take control over me. I have control over my mind. And you know that it's not fair, and that the give and take is not fair in this. You know that, right? They don't give right and they don't take right. The give and take Especially they in and out. That's why the give and take is incorrect. They in and out. They only offering small amounts. They come in and give you what they think you need for the moment, and then they gone. And then for some reason you think like, okay, well, they were still here though. They did come. That mean they love me. They showed up. No, but they gone here today, gone tomorrow type stuff. Who want that? That's not in your future. That's not your future, Scorpio. We're going to go again before we close this reading out. Yeah, don't go back to the past. You know, I always say it's important and like telling yourself not to do the things you used to do. And I've done it. And I'm going to continue to preach about it. I don't care. Because there was a time when I used to buy love, Scorpio. I did. And then I remember a time when I realized I was doing it. And it was crazy because I guess I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Getting chills. I did. Like, because I wanted somebody to like me. I was like, oh, I'm about to send them this, this, and that. And Scorpio, there's something, my inner knowledge, my higher self said, don't do that. We don't do that no more. For real. And once I heard that, I listened. I did not like, you know, ignore myself telling myself not to do those things. And I listened and I said, you know, I can't do that no more. That's the old me. That's the devil. That's the old me that used to pull me back to some old energy. Don't go back to the way you used to do things with this immature energy. Don't go back to doing something, taking action on situations that's not correct. That's going to lead you back to some old emotional energy, pull you back to something that you normally don't do. This person ain't supposed to be in your world, Scorpio, and there's a reason. The world is in reverse. Okay? This person ain't supposed to be a part of your world. They ain't even supposed to be in your circle, quite frankly. Do you hear me, Scorpio? Okay? This person will hold you back and hold you down. Truth. 100. Ain't no other way to say it, Scorpio, okay? Your world is not with them. There's a different world for you, a different path for you. You need to take these blindfolds off and you need to see something that you need to see here. You want to see the best in everybody. You want to see the good in a situation. But guess what? Ain't no good here. Ain't no good here if you can't make a mental decision and do the right thing. Ain't no good here if you got to put on blinders and pretend that this person ain't being equal and pretend that this person is not being fair and pretend that this person is not in and out. Ain't no reason to pretend that this person is not communicating correctly. There's no reason to pretend that you're not getting what you know you deserve. You hear me, Scorpio, okay? I'm talking to you. Let's see what else, and then we're going to close this reading out, all right? Don't go back. It hurt more to stay than it. I know to me, it's almost like comfortability is back there. Like, well, I'll just go back because at least I get some love. It ain't like I'm by myself. Why? I'd rather be by myself, Scorpio. I'd rather have no love from a situation where the love coming and going, where I'm still wondering and hurting over love. No, you need peace, Scorpio. Meditate. You need peace. Sit with self, mind, body, and soul, so that you could get that love you deserve. Okay? Because this ain't it. I'll tell you that now, this ain't it. And I don't know who I'm talking to. Because I ain't talking to everybody. There's a new beginning for you, Scorpio. It's time to be a fool for a different kind of love, okay? Stop being a fool for that person. Stop being a fool for the old, and it's time to be a fool for the new. Take whatever you got left and move into a new chapter in your life. Move into some new energy and do it quick. It's time to go. You know, it seems like you're not moving as fast as you should to get out of a situation that you need to be getting out of. And that's what it feels like. You know, it's like you want to slow things down and, you know, hang on to hope that this situation would turn around in your favor, or that this person will change and that they'll realize you here and that they'll see you. If they ain't seeing you now, they ain't never going to see you, Scorpio. Here I am. You can't make nobody see you that don't want to see you. If they still wearing blindfolds, they ain't never going to see you for who you is. You can't make them take it off. Okay? See yourself. See yourself. It's time to go. It's time to move out of old energy. Stop going back to somebody that don't want you. Okay? Stop trying to communicate with somebody that don't want to talk to you. Scorpio. Okay? There's nothing left in the past. There's nothing back there. Okay? Everything you need is in the future. But for some reason, when you get here, you start going backwards. You start putting on those blinds again. And you start feeling like, you know, love was back there with them. When you should be moving out of this energy, moving away from the storms, you're going into the storm. Slowing your life down for no reason. Going backwards. Slowing down progress. Scorpio. It's time. time for something new. It's time for change. All right. So Scorpio, this is all I'm going to get for your reading right now. I'm going to leave you with this energy, Scorpio, and I'm going to see you guys real soon.